Yeah, well, anyway, this is Serenity, and I had several really good matches the other night. I've kind of settled on this one because it's relatively short.
Leviathan under construction.
Although the files are still huge. Since I started using this color tweaker thing, the file sizes on these capture files have just gotten huge. I think basically I'm just well, the file tweaker thing has disabled a lot of the foggy, misty, depth of field shit that was basically serving the purpose of lowering the quality of the video to, make the game run better, basically, is what it's really for, I mean, yeah, supposedly it makes the game look better, but, that's not what it's there for, really. So now, without all that crap in there, you're actually having to support all this graphic detail, and it's making the files bigger. But anyway, yeah, these are had some really good matches. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording for most of them. That's what happened. It's nice that somebody threw the Hellbender there in front of me for like that. That was very helpful. Anyway, this one was relatively short. I had another Serenity match that was just completely monstrous. It was like 25 minutes. Overtime all the way down to the end, and with this new graphics deal, it's like 4 gigabytes. I'll probably post it anyway. It'll take me like a day and a half to upload it. I should probably try to get a better internet connection, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the other thing was that I don't know. I guess I sort of played pretty well on this one. Didn't play too badly. Got a few good kills. I think I got this tank. Well, maybe not. Maybe I did. Yeah, I think I got this tank. Yeah, there it goes. And on this map, if you get out of your vehicle once in a while, you can do a lot of good melee.
Red core is vulnerable. Attack the enemy core.
If you got a good team, and if the other team's not as good as you are, and if you're a little bit lucky, I guess.
Red core is under attack.
We won this pretty handily. I mean, it was pretty well balanced. I think the other team beat us on one of the other matches here, and then the final one, like I mentioned, was like 25 minutes long, and they outscored us for most of it. We just barely pulled it out at the end through overtime.
Red core is under attack.
I think maybe this was the first one, possibly. Yeah, as usual, I'm just sitting here at Prime and trying to hold Prime down while somebody else goes and scores. Hopefully. If nobody goes and scores, you're kind of up a creek with me, really. Somebody's got to go score. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm probably going to sit here at Prime. It's probably going to sit here at Prime. I mean, I guess if I notice that no one else is scoring, I'll probably make an effort and go forward. I didn't have to in this case. They're already down to 59. We got people here that are real eager to go forward and do what needs to be done, so I can stay here and hold Prime, which is kind of what I like to do. I'm just an enabler. Oh, a little too close to that Scorpion. And they'll probably get their Prime back here. They've gotten their levy at this point, but somehow or another they've got their levy turned sideways. I don't know if that was on purpose or some kind of a horrible accident, but it more or less makes their levy completely useless. I mean, they can probably manage to hold the mine node with it, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of holding the mine node if you just sit the levy there and use the levy to hold the mine node. Which some people do, surprisingly enough. It's a pretty dumb thing to do, but people do it. There's a nice kill on Amanda. Now I'm going to sit in this turret for a while, which I also like to do. I mean, I'm a defensive guy. I like to be defensive. I'm getting a little antsy now because there's nothing to shoot at, but Red has their prime and we've got our prime, which means that we're in danger of getting hit with an orb here, so I feel like I need to sit tight.
Attack the enemy prime node.
And I'm just looking around constantly, what you have to do, because that orb can sneak around the corner at any moment. Well, Red prime is down now. Now they got their prime back, so I still don't have to go anywhere. I should have some targets come up here shortly. I mean, it's just a matter of time before somebody on Red realizes, hey, we probably ought to go attack the other prime. Nobody's got mine. What else is there to hit? Well, that guy in the Scorpion seems to think he ought to go after mine. Somebody's going after mine. You'd think they'd come over here. Well, now here you go. Alright, well, there's a little bit of action going on.
Leviathan under construction.
Okay. Another one there. I'm getting kind of close to the point where I have to cut off and go to the next segment because I had to split this in half even though it's only about 14 minutes long. That's because these file sizes are huge again. Come on. And I'm sure there's a guy hiding behind that tree over there. He's just being pretty sneaky. If he was being really sneaky, he'd come out here with a sniper rifle, but none of these guys are thinking of that. Man, my neck hurts. Gotta stop sleeping on this futon, man. It's killing me. Okay. No, didn't quite pick him out of the air. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Now they're coming after me with arrows.
Leviathan available.
Gotta come down here and resort to this. And I'm gonna sacrifice that Scorpion to take out their Scorpion. It's just like in chess, you know? You trade off a queen to get a, to get another queen. Strategy, that's what it is, yeah. Okay, well, uh-oh. Yeah, this is kind of the low point of the match for us. You see, you know, I stepped away from being defensive for a second, and you see what happens. It's always a good idea to turn away from the node for a second, just long enough to take out the mana there. Because that mana's kind of a useful vehicle. You can see that character there felt like he needed to knock it away from me just so I wouldn't get it, because he's a selfish bastard. That's okay. I'd rather have the Scorpion anyway. The mana is fundamentally, you know, like it's an attack vehicle, so. And of course, you know, like I said, I like to be defensive, so, because nobody else will do it, see. Mainly, that's the reason. One thing I hate, you know, is going forward and attacking, and then the prime behind you goes down because nobody's defending it. I hate that. That just bugs me.
Red core is vulnerable.
Okay, now we're good. Now I can go forward. Our prime is shielded. Red prime is down. I don't need to hang around here. Looks like Red prime's up again.
Red core is secure.
And let's do a suicide up in here and fail to hit anything useful. Get that mana. Yeah, I hit the prime a couple times. Uh-oh, our prime's getting hit too, so.
Grab the Redeemer.
So it's a race. We might get it. Yeah, we got it. And that tank's headed off to deal with the mine, which is, you know, a pretty good plan for him.
The mine node.
Somebody needs to go grab the Deemer. Hopefully we got it. This is a good time for the tank to go after mine, so I can approve of that. I won't complain about him doing that. That's a good thing for him to do. We got a levy coming out.
Red core is under attack.
Red does have their prime, but they seem to be concentrating on trying to take out that levy instead of running an orb over to our prime, which would probably be a better plan for them, but they're not thinking of it. That's Hadax there in the Manta, I believe. He's being very slick with that Berserk, but I'm going to take care of him right there. That's what I like to see. That's one of the reasons I decided to run and do this video. I think we might last long enough to take this node out. Yeah, there we go.
Leviathan under construction. Attack the enemy prime.
He's definitely one of the better players out there, though.
Attack the enemy prime node.
There's a few of them out there, man. You just, Of course, I don't know. I've never seen them on the deathmatch servers. I don't know how they'd work out there, because these deathmatch servers are full of people that specialize in deathmatch, and they will just fucking kick the shit out of you. Oh. Deal with that Scorpion. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to get blowed up right there. Yeah, there we go.
Attack the enemy.
So, not that time. Take care of this guy, capture that mana. But I'm going to take this one, it's in better condition. Take this guy out. Let's go in this way just in case that nuke comes up. And it is up. Okay, we got it. I don't think I'm going to get to use it. No. Can't quite jump high enough. I don't want to go forward. What I should do is go back, but I'm impatient, see? I don't want to take the time to go back. And that means I'm going to take damage, and then when I'm way up in the air, the guy in the secondary, the guy in the second seat in the tank's going to finish me off, which was pretty humiliating.
Attack the enemy.
That's what you got to watch out for. We got a levy headed over there. I'm not gonna leave the purple thing. Red prime is down, so I can just go forward.
Enemy orb carrier down. Enemy orb carrier down.
And I think our levy's still up. Yeah, for the moment. We're gonna try and support him a little bit. He's not up, there he goes. Okay, well, I'll just play defense then. I'm going to drive this guy back. I really wanted to get this guy, but that's okay. I held him back long enough for us to finish taking their prime.
Defend the prime node.
I should have had him
Is
now.
vulnerable.
So we got blue prime again. They're down to 38 points.
Available. Man the Leviathan. Attack the enemy core.
We do another suicide because they're about to get their prime back again. I think I managed to kill somebody that time.
Double kill.
And we'll just take their prime down one more time.
Red core
There
is
we go.
vulnerable. Attack the enemy core.
And we're just about to wrap it up. There's a levy coming up behind me. And at this point, well, I'm going to do a little bit more defense, kill that tank. And what do I see? I know what this guy's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to rush the core into the levy, which I hate. They have no business doing that, but what the hell, You know, my philosophy is you got to support the guy, so this is what he's going to do. I'm going to get up here and take the last point off the core, I believe. So this is just disgusting, so I'm just going to go back to jamming my tunes here. Have a good evening.